Hello and welcome back to Chargers TV for this very special broadcast here live at the C grade grand final between the Chargers and Cato St. I'm Martin, I'm joined by Jack.
Hello.
And we are sure to be in for a quite exciting grand final here tonight. It's been a long season for the Chargers. It's been a mostly successful season. What do you think of the season so far, Jack? And what do you think we're in for tonight for the grand final?
I think the Chargers have had a really strong season. They've had a few players that have just come back from injury. I think that they're going to be favourites for the match. Cato St are strong though, so they'll have to be careful of that.
Yep, couldn't have said it better myself. There are no easy games at this stage of the season, so the Chargers will be hoping to continue their good form into this match. Of course, this is a 5-set match for the grand final, so both teams will be hoping to get off to a good start here. Just moments away now from the first serve as it goes up. Logan with the receive. Martin sets, and Jack just into the backcourt there. The set from Cato St. Free ball there. No, Martin goes up, gets a touch on it.
It's unlucky by Martin there.
And perhaps not the best time to go up for a block there. But hey, can't fault the enthusiasm as Cato St serves again now. Logan receives again. Bit of an overpass. Martin does tip it over though. Cato St keeps it up. The back set. Another tip. Oh, and a beautiful tip in the end. Finds the gap. Martin and Jay Lee going for that one. Unable to quite get there. Jay Lee with one of her trademark dives. Not quite there in time as she almost gets kicked in the head by Martin. 2-0 to Cato St. As they serve again now. Logan receiving once again. Martin with the nicer set there to Jack. Jack slaps it in. Blocked though. They keep it up. Jack with the back set. Just at the net. Logan tries to keep it up, but that goes out of bounds. And Cato St off to a 3-0 lead. They've come ready to play. It looks like they're getting there quickly to all the loose balls. The fourth serve now from the same player. Jenna with a nice pass. Martin with a nice set. Jack goes up and absolutely kills that one. Beautiful spike there by Jack.
Good way to break the momentum by Chargers.
You would have loved that one, I reckon.
He would.
Now Jack taking the first serve for the Chargers. Very wide. Too wide, in fact. Straight back to Cato St. 4-1. Now we'll see number 14's first serve of the game for Cato St. A nice serve, nice and deep. Jay Lee gets it up nicely with a good pass. Martin with a set to Jenna. Jenna goes up, slaps it in. Absolutely roofed there. And Cato St come out to play 5-1 now. Number 14 of Cato going back for another serve. A bit low there into the net. And a reprieve there for the Chargers. We often see in these C-grade games, serving tends to make the difference. We're going to get more of their serves in, big advantage in these games. And as I say that, Jenna straight into the net. Back to Cato St, 6-2.
That's 2 points already from the Chargers, losing the serve.
Yeah, they'll have to fix that one as Jay Lee with a nice pass. Jack tries to hit it overhand from the backcourt. Comes off the side of the hand. 7-2 now to Cato St. Nice deep serve there, Jenna. Beautiful pass. Martin with the set. Maybe a bit low, but Natalie gets there well. Cato St now. Jack with the pass. Nice receive. Another set. Back set to Logan. As he gets it into the backcourt there. Cato St back over. Jenna with another receive. The set for Natalie, a bit nicer there. Again into the backcourt, received well by Cato St. Our first long rally of the game here. Jack again. Martin gets there, not the best pass from Martin. Logan unable to save it. As we see our first real rally of this game. And that goes to Cato St. 8-2. They've absolutely raced out to a lead here. Jack with a nice receive. Martin, not a good set. behind Logan, but he makes something of it, finds that gap in the middle. And hey, the Chargers will take what they can get at this point as Martin goes up for his first serve of the match. Signature tennis style serve. Gets into the backcourt, received well by Cato St. The nice set. Goes up for the spike at middle. Maybe a bit of fortune with the net cord there, but hey, he got up well, timed it perfectly. Great point there by Cato St. They are playing very well to start this off. As the serve comes in, it's a low one. Natalie can get there, but not in time to make a good pass. As Cato St get into the double digit, 10-3. The Chargers have not turned up for the start of this game. Credit to Cato St though, they're playing well. As Jaylee sets it, Natalie goes up, nice jump. The overpass from Cato St, straight over again by Logan. And a good decision, gets the point.
Nice.
Keeps the pressure there on Cato St with the immediate hit back over from Logan. They're not quite ready. He finds a good spot. And it is now 4-10. As we see a ball fly in from the neighbouring court there. Natalie now to serve. Nice low underarm serve there. Received by Cato St. A nice set. Goes up again. Gets good distance on that spike. Logan now. Free ball there for Cato St. Nice set. Well received there. Logan up again. Smacks the hell out of that one, but smacks it too hard. 11-4 to Cato St. And Cato St, I'm informed by our crack team of researchers here at Chargers TV, is actually named after Cato St in Hawthorn. As Jack receives that one. Line with the pass. Jaylee at the net. And just too long there on the baseline once again by the Chargers. And yeah, Cato St in Hawthorn, home to some office and industrial buildings as far as we can tell. Another fun fact for you, Cato St have a team in B grade. The name of that B grade team, you may ask? Cato St.
It's creative.
As we see a fault there from Cato St and Logan to serve. The Chargers down 5-12, and that is not what they need. Oh, they don't look happy about that one. 13-5.
Too many serving errors from the Chargers.
Yeah, and that's not how you get back into a game.
No.
Jenna with a nice receive. Back set there from Jaylee. Jack hits it over. Nice set there. And, almost over Logan's head, who receives it well. Jack keeps it in play. As does Natalie, gets it up, and hey, the Chargers keeping the ball alive, and it paying off for them. Again, you'll take any point you can get at this point. They have to find a way to claw their way back into this game as Jaylee goes up to serve. Beautiful jump serve there.
Great serve.
Yeah, and Cato St not ready for that one. We will need to see a bit more of that. Jaylee, as she so often does, saving the Chargers, getting them back in the game, hopefully. As I jinx her immediately, and she faults her second serve. The score remains 14-7 to Cato St. As that one served into the net, 14-8. Again, every fault at this level, an absolute godsend for the opposition. Perhaps the only thing keeping the Chargers in it, they've been the beneficiaries of a few faults from Cato St themselves, as Cato St unable to get that over the net. And now the gap down to 5 points. The Chargers notoriously slow starting. Perhaps they're picking up their rhythm now. As Cato St, the battle at the net comes off the block of Martin. Natalie unable to get there. Unlucky there, I'd say. Jaylee receives that one. Bit of an overpass. Martin tips it over the net. And it's a good... well, no, they keep it in play. Natalie, straight over again. The set from Cato. The hit. Jaylee gets there well. Martin hits it straight over again. And just out.
He's not happy with that one.
Yeah, a bit hasty there. Perhaps he didn't like the angle. He shoveled it over, but it has gone just out of bounds. 16-9. Nice serve there. Jaylee with the receive. Martin gets there. The set is a bit behind Jenna. She gets it over. Not a great set there again. Free ball for Jaylee. Martin with the pass right on the net. Natalie tries to save her, but she does unfortunately go over the line. As the ref awards the point there. 17-9 now to Cato Street.
Do you think the Chargers have played too much basketball in the pre-game?
Possibly. A bit of discussion there. Natalie asking for a video review. I'll tell you now. She was over the line. That's Cato Street 17-9. Martin with the set. Jenna gets up there. Hits it well, but blocked. They keep it in play with Jaylee. Martin straight over. Cato Street now setting up. Goes up for the spike there. Jack saves that one. Jenna again with the beautiful cross-court hit.
It's huge.
The first truly good hit there by the Chargers of the game. She's happy about that. She's saying a word to Aiden there on the sideline. They are still down by 7. But now, hopefully, Jenna can get us started here. She cannot. The serve straight at Martin's head. 17-10. And they return in kind with a fault of their own, does Cato Street. 11-17. Martin goes up to serve for the second time. Just in, I believe. Doesn't matter, they save it. And perhaps they shouldn't have, as they can't get that one over the net.
It's really a game of who can serve in the court rather than out the court.
Definitely so far. As we see another serve there from Martin, received well by Cato Street. Goes up for the spike. Cross court, Jack with the overpass, straight back over the net. Another one straight back over the net. And the Chargers aren't ready for that. Getting a taste of their own medicine there with the immediate return. And no one was ready.
They needed someone there on that short.
Yep. 18-12 Cato Street. Nice serve. Jack receives. Not a great pass off the net. Unable to save it is Jaylee. The sharpness, I think, not quite there for the Chargers. What do you think?
I don't think so. I think they've just kind of lost their heads at the moment. Definitely need to get back into the game.
19-12 now. Jenna overpass again, straight back over the net. Free ball for Cato Street. They run into each other though. They do keep it in play. Natalie goes up on second, hits it over, and they're not ready. Perhaps again catching them off guard with the hit on second. The passer was there. The rest of his team though, standing and watching. Drinking a cup of tea, putting on the campfire. As Natalie goes in with the serve. And not clean on the receive there from Cato Street. It is now 19-14. Perhaps slightly too late now for the Chargers, but they'll want to get some momentum going into the second set. Cato Street keeps that alive. Jenna with the receive. Jaylee with the set. Jack goes up at the net. Beautiful tip. Cato Street not able to save that one. 19-15.
They just got away with that tip, the Chargers.
Look, what they'll want, I think, from this first set is to at least start playing better. Give themselves something to work with. No doubt they're playing better than they did at the start. At least they're keeping up with Cato Street now, as Natalie straight into the net. Not a great serve. And Cato Street 5 points away here.
It is the Chargers' first best-of-5 game, I think.
That's right. I should have said this grand final is a best-of-5 sets. So it's a long way to go. You do want to win the first one, though, always, of course. As Jack goes up. Cross-court there, received well. Cato Street now with the spike there. Jenna receives. Jaylee, another nice set to Jack. Jack just resets here, hits it over. Cato Street, here we go. Again, free ball there. Natalie to Jaylee. Here comes Logan. Received well by Cato Street. They're going to have another free ball here. And they found the gap again. Natalie maybe not quite fast enough. Bit on her heels.
I think Natalie had to be there.
As Cato Street now 4 points away from the first set of this grand final. Off the side of the hand there, goes under the net on the serve. And again, you don't want to be giving too many free points away, even though you seem to be done and dusted in this set. You never know. As Logan goes up, nice serve there. Received well. The set, a bit back. Makes something of it though. Tip over from Jay Lee. Miscommunication. 21-17, the Chargers, another point.
They can crawl back into this one.
They can. Once it gets to 4 points, 3 points, you never know. That's a nice serve from Logan. And they're unable to corral that one in. They're happy, they're clapping, they're high-fiving. 21-18. Have they picked the right moment here, the Chargers? I don't want to speak too soon. Logan, nice serve. Deep. Too deep. Way too deep there. They did not need that. 22-18. Every service fault just really lets the opponent off the hook. Especially at this stage. They need 3 more points. You're going to need a perfect performance from the Chargers from here to get anything from this set. And not a good receive. Martin saves that though. Straight back over the net. Oh. And over the block. Jeez, they'll take that one. They will take that one. You'll take what you can get. I feel like I'm going to be saying that a lot this match. It is C grade. We have fun. We love it. Jay Lee with the nice serve. The overpass. Oh. Martin slaps it straight down. 22-20. They're happy with that one.
He loves those hits over the net.
Yep. The eyes lit up. You could see it as Jay Lee with another nice serve short. The dive. He saves that one. They keep the ball up. And they keep it in play. Martin again straight over the net. And another point to the Chargers. A repeat of the last point. Beautiful work there from Cato St to save that. But sometimes you slap it straight back over. Gets the job done. The Chargers now just 1 point away. 21-22. Nice serve there from Jay Lee. The receive from Cato St. Goes up for the spike. A nice spike. Logan saves that, perhaps going out. Natalie keeps it in play straight back over. And not a good... Well, bit of miscommunication there between the setter and his hitter. The set is not great. And it's 22-all to the Chargers as Jay Lee continues here. This is her 5th serve, I think, in a row. Grabs the net cord, the overpass. Martin tips it over with speed. And the Chargers have taken the lead 23-22.
He loves the tips.
Hey, you can say that again.
Pause.
Jay Lee now. Jay Lee has really dragged the Chargers back into this with her serving. And she gets it over short again. And they can't get there. The attempted dive, the attempted pancake. Not quite there. That short middle gap, I've been talking about it all season. It's always open in these C-grade games for some reason. Jay Lee, another nice serve. Saved. They tip it over. Jenna. Martin with the set. Jack goes up. Slapped off the net cord. They keep it alive to Cato St. Straight back over Martin. Hits it straight back over. A bit of tennis going on here. A joust at the net.
Oh.
And not quite. Nothing she could do there, Jenna, I think. As Cato St keep themselves in the set.
They barely saved that one though.
Yep.
They're under a lot of pressure.
That's what you got to do though. 23-24. Need a good serve here. It just makes it. Straight back over by Martin. And the set here from Cato St. He goes up into the net. He's not happy with that. Face in hands. And the Chargers don't quite know what happened there. They don't know whether to celebrate, to breathe a sigh of relief. The first set goes the way of the Chargers, 25-23 in this grand final.
What a comeback by them.
Oh, absolutely huge. At one point, very late in the set, they were down by 7 points, by 8 points. We remember 20-15 was the scoreline at one point there. 21-16 even. They brought it all the way back. And how will Cato St recover from that one? The Chargers would be loving life right now. All the momentum for them. Cato St have to figure out how to pick themselves up. It's a long match. It's 5 sets. So, you know.
I think Cato St just couldn't communicate towards the end. I mean, they just kept leaving the ball.
yeah, perhaps a bit of panic from them. Sometimes you start so well that you get into a kind of flow state out there. Everything's just working for you, and then you give away 1 or 2 points. As I said, maybe a serve into the net, just something that keeps the other team alive, and all of a sudden things can change just like that.
They may have gotten too comfortable there.
Maybe. As we see them huddling now, they'll be discussing what they can do, what they can fix. Jesus, will be a challenge for them in this set. Let's see what happens. The Chargers. As for the Chargers, what do the Chargers need to do, you think?
Oh, I think they just need to get their serves in, honestly. They had a lot of points missed because of just serves straight into the net or out.
That's a great point. If either of the teams in that first set could have been more consistent on their serving, they would have run away with that easily.
Yeah, I agree.
So many free points given away in such a close set. We'll have to wait and see. As we said,
I think Logan could play a big part in this second set as well. He's got a big spike on him.
Yeah, we haven't seen too much of Logan just yet. As you see him, doing some little warm-up spikes there in the huddle. Just waiting for the last Chargers to retake the court here.
What's Martin got in his hand? What is he eating?
Hopefully something that'll help him lock in. Not the best performance so far from the Chargers setter.
What the?
As he gives the team a little pep talk as he runs on. We must be just moments away now from this second set. Again, the best of 5 sets here in this grand final. First set has gone to the Chargers, 25-23. Beautiful comeback there. The Chargers, I believe, will serve to start this second set. And Logan to take it. In fact, Natalie to take it. Nice serve there from Natalie, received by Cato St. Nice set. Straight over into the gap. And Natalie kicks that to the next zip code, trying to save it. Cato St starts off with the first point of this set. A nice serve, nice and deep there. Just about saved by Jaylee, and Martin with the spike. Jack with the set from his hitter position. Martin always loves an opportunity to spike as the setter and takes it well.
It's a huge swing from Martin.
Jack. Nice serve deep, and they're unable to control it. The Chargers happy that they've started this set at least a bit better than the last one. And Jack will serve again now. Nice serve there. They do save that. Overpass over the net. Martin with the set. Jenna goes up. Good swing, but perhaps I would say too low of a set from Martin. And yeah, she's asking for a high one next time. Did not give her enough time to get there. And scores leveled in this second set. 2-all. Cato St serving. Natalie to receive. Overpassed. Straight back over by Cato St. Martin with the set now. A bit better than last time. Jenna makes something of it. Cato St now. A nice hit. A beautiful hit, in fact, right into the gap over Jack's head.
Good placement by Cato.
As Chargers get into position now. Cato St, nice serve. Jaylee saves that. Beautiful pass in the end. Martin hits it straight over. The set from Cato St. The hit from middle. Jack manages to save that one, as does Natalie. Gets it over the net. Martin over the net again. And once again, the gap in the back court. I think we had 2 or 3, maybe 4 hits straight back over the net in a row there. And it goes the way of Cato Street. 4-2 lead now in this second set. Natalie overpass. Hit straight back over. Bit of miscommunication there. Hesitation from Jack. And 5-2 to Cato Street. To be fair to them, they've come out to play in this second set. They haven't let the disappointment of the first set get to them.
Another strong start.
As you see the serve received by Natalie. Martin with it straight back over again. You don't love to see that, as it works out in the end for them. A bit of a wild swing on that spike from Cato Street, and the point goes the way of Chargers. We see Martin shaking his head, no doubt in apology. Jenna now to serve. Nice serve there received. And in fact, an ace from Jenna. Claps there from Martin.
They're getting their serves in now, the Chargers.
Yep. 5-4. And as we say that...
Spoke too soon.
Yep, straight off the side of the hand into the net there. Cato Street back on serve. No one able to get there on that serve. Quite innocuous, but the Chargers are standing around, having a picnic out there. Another one in there. Again, hesitation in the same spot. Well placed by the server. He's seen that spot was a weakness for the Chargers, and it finds it again. Logan gets his hand to it this time, but again, too slow, too late. 8-4. Another lead here for Cato Street. Straight to Jack now. Martin attempts to set it. Only sets it to the other team. He does get a slice of fortune there as Cato Street hits that beautiful, juicy ball that's set up perfectly for them. Straight out. Martin now on serve. Over the net. Overpassed, and Jay Lee punishes that one. Back within 2 now, the Chargers 6-8. As we see Aiden sitting there on the bench. He's of course recovering from surgery right now. No doubt disappointed to miss this grand final. He'll be cheering his troops on, hoping they can get it done without him. As Martin saves that one straight back over the net. They recover now. Logan, big spike. Gets the point. There's that man, Jack.
That is that man. He could be that guy.
With his first big spike of the game.
He loves that front court.
Martin with the serve again. Received well by Cato. Bit of a free ball here. Jenna, not the best pass. Martin straight over as he does. Cato Street now. Sets a bit far back, and they're not able to make anything of that. Scores are even now. 4 points in a row for the Chargers.
It's the second time that they've hit the spot, that same spot, the Cato.
And Martin with another ace as the Chargers take the lead, and he's shaking his head. I don't think he wanted it that short, but it's worked out for them as Logan cleans the ball for him. Yeah, the ball must have been a bit wet. That explains it. Martin now with another serve. He'll like that position much more now as Cato Street unable to get a good pass in. They get it over though. Martin saves that one. Jaylee now with the set. Natalie goes up. Nice topspin on that, but it does go out of play. 9 points all here in this second set. Cato Street now taking the serve. Logan with the receive. Jaylee with the set. Logan straight up. And another big hit from Logan. He has come out to play in this second set. We're starting to see that impact you mentioned, Jack.
I know. He's too good.
As he goes up for his serve now. 10-9 to the Chargers. Deep serve. Very deep. Just over that baseline there. Good off the hands. but Cato Street didn't move for it, they knew. Martin with the receive now. Jay Lee, nice set. Natalie just finds the corner there. Saves it. Martin again. Jay Lee now. Up for Jack. Jack, big swing. Blocked, saves it though. Martin straight back over. Bit of a rally here now. Battle at the net. And Natalie, hands up. She didn't touch shit, she says. She didn't touch it. And now she goes back to serve. 11-10 to the Chargers in the second set. As once again, a bit of confusion on the serve. It's actually Jay Lee. Goes up now. Nice serve. They struggle to receive that one. And an ace.
Great
from
serve.
Jay Lee. Does it count as an ace if it touches a second person? Jack? What?
I'm not sure. Honestly, not sure.
I know it's an ace off the first person.
I'd give it an ace.
Yep. We'll call it. It's a Chargers ace. The set now from Cato Street. The dink over. Logan's there. Well positioned. Jenna just into the net. Not quite time to get up there from that spike. As Cato Street go back to serve now. Logan goes up, straight back up with the overpass. Natalie tries to save it. It makes its way out though. All tied up again at 12 all, I think. Could be 13-12. We'll find out soon. Natalie with the set. Jenna. Jaylee saves that one. Jack of the net. And Cato Street unable to hit it over there.
I think that could have gone out, the one that Jay Lee saved.
Yep, it did seem... I heard the call of out there, but she did save it. Safety first. The Chargers take the lead again, 13-12. Nice pass there. Up for the spike. Just gets it over deep into the backcourt. Martin, not a good decision there. Tries to tip that over, but he's already too low. Got to be above the net to get away with that one. Cato Street serving now at 13 all. Jay Lee. Martin. Jack. And the beautiful tip. They do save it though. Not quite. Hit it out. Nice tip there from Jack. Sometimes that's what it takes. You don't want to always be swinging for the fences. Ball in play is key in these C-grade matchups. Make the opponent work. The set now from Cato Street goes up. Big jump. Jack with the pass. Martin with the set. Jenna goes up. And the set too close to the net there. Jenna unable to make anything of that. Martin shaking his head. We haven't seen the best of him today, I don't think.
I think he's a little heated at the moment.
Cato Street, some more miscommunication there. Another point for the Chargers without too much work done by them. Jenna now just over the net, and it works out for them, that short middle gap.
She likes the short serves.
Worked out on that occasion. 16-14 Chargers as they get their first little mini lead of this set. And there we go. Short again, but too short. Into the net by Jenna. Cato Street remain 1 point behind, 15-16. As another serve straight into then off the side of the hand. Not even close. And 17-15 Chargers. Martin goes up now to serve. Deep serve there. Received well. Up for the set. Set's behind her. He makes something of it. Jaylee now with the set. Logan goes up again. Big swing into the block. And another point off the spike of Logan in this second set.
He's a threat of that front court.
Oh, you can say that again. My God. The big man.
The glorious king.
Getting it done for the Chargers in this second set. Right, now with another serve. The set from Cato. Deep, way too deep there. The block of Logan puts her off at the net. The Chargers out to a 4-point lead here late in the second set. Another well-timed run just as in the first set. The Chargers are beginning to pull away right at the end.
And they've called a timeout.
Yeah, they sure have. Cato Street with a timeout there, hoping to stop this momentum for the Chargers. I make that, I think, 3 points in a row. I think it was 16-15, now 19-15. This will be Martin's fourth serve coming up next. You see Chargers in the huddle there, having a chat. They'll want to put this second set away and give themselves a nice lead in this grand final, this best of 5. What do you think Cato Street are saying now, Jack?
I'm not sure, to be honest. I think the communication needs to be on point again, and serves as well to go over. But I mean, that's not really a teamwork thing.
Yeah, they'll be wanting to recreate whatever they did at the start of the match. You know, as offered as the Chargers were, Cato Street were really playing well at the start. They will want to bring back whatever they were doing then, I think. As we better resume this second set now. 19-15 Chargers. Martin on serve. Jaylee with a bit of a dance. Jaylee is in good spirits, it seems. She likes what's happening so far. As Martin with a deep serve, and it's in! An ace, not even touched. And the timeout does not put him off at all on serve. Another one to the Chargers. 20-15. Over now by Cato Street. Jack with the receive. Jaylee at the net with a set. Natalie goes up. And a perfect hit down the line there.
Beautiful placement.
Absolutely beautiful there from Natalie. And the Chargers off that timeout. 2 perfect points. The ace, and then the next point, the immediate kill. Martin serving now. The receive goes backwards, and they can't save that one. Another point to the Chargers. Point number 7 in a row, as Logan says something to the cameras.
Don't know what he's trying to say there.
The set now. He goes up. Gets it in play. Jenna straight back over the overpass. They're not ready for that one. They get it in play though again. Jenna, another overpass. And this time, Natalie saves it. They keep it in play, the Chargers. Not... Oh, he does get it up with his foot there, Jack. Thought they hit the ground for sure. Cato Street goes up with a hit. Jack with the pass. They calm down now. No, they don't. No. They definitely don't calm down. Natalie stepping in there for some reason with Jaylee the setter. A great point to stay in it there from the Chargers, but they let Cato Street off the hook. 22-16 now. And as I say that, 23-16 off the fault from Cato Street. Again, you don't get back into games with faults. Would have been a tough challenge in any case. As Logan with a nice serve. And they leave it again, and he finds the line. Beautiful serve from Logan. And we've seen a couple of aces now where Cato Street thought it was going out, and it didn't quite set point here for the Chargers. Another nice serve, nice and deep. They pass it well. The setter, decent set. And Jenna leaves that one. And this time, she leaves it correctly. That just misses the line there. Excellent leave from Jenna. And the Chargers take this second set. They're off to a 2-set lead now in this grand final. What are your thoughts, Jack, so far?
It's going to be hard for Cato Street to come back on this one. I mean, being 2 sets down, it's going to be hard mentally.
Yep, and again, a rare 5-set match for both of these teams. You wouldn't have ever been in a situation like this being 2 sets down. since the game would end normally. The Chargers, I think, more of the same. You cannot fault that second set from the Chargers. They played beautifully. The serves were going in. Their hitters were shining there, especially Logan. Who is your standout so far for the match, Jack?
It's tough to say. I think all of the Chargers players are doing well. Jay Lee's good at digging and defending. Logan's good at front court spiking. Martin's good on the serves. It's kind of tough. Everyone's just all around balanced.
Yeah, definitely a big improvement there from the first set.
Yeah.
Just moments away, I'd say, from this third set of this grand final, as we see Jenna getting some warm-up in. We see Aiden there, of course, injured for this grand final. He'd be delighted with what he's seeing so far from his teammates. Cato Street huddling once again. They're getting some words from their some of their B-grade teammates. Both dressed very well on the sideline there, supporting their troops.
What the? Goofy R.
What do you think of the fashion on the sideline today, Jack?
They've got some drip. Cato Street. Drip or drown.
As we have quite a long pause here between sets. The Chargers want to stay mentally locked in here. As for Cato Street, they're hoping for something special here from their troops. As we prepare for this third set, a little bit about the Chargers. They were established around a year ago, and they also compete in futsal and softball, with championships in both of those. Previously netball, and soon to be basketball for the Chargers. Championships in both of their currently active sports. Both of their other currently active sports in futsal and softball, and hoping today, one set away from their first championship in volleyball, as Cato Street will take the first serve here of this third set. Potentially this decisive third set if the Chargers can continue as they have been. Cato Street serving now. And straight into the net for that first serve. Not a great start for them. Jack now to serve for the Chargers, 1-0 in this third set. The spike now. And blocked. He starts celebrating. The ball's in play though still. Jay Lee, the pass to Martin. Logan goes up and big swing straight into the net. The early celebration there from some of the Chargers. Cato Street does very well to keep that up after the block.
Great reflexes by Cato.
Yep, 1-1 now. Logan with the receive. The overpass straight over. Over again by Cato though. Jenna goes up now. Good swing. Off the block. Cato Street keep it up. Big hit now. Jaylee receives. Martin straight back over. Again, Cato St. Oh, excellent cross-court hit there.
Great placement.
Yep. Natalie had that back left position covered. They managed to get very nice angle on that one. Right near the line. Cato St. now serving once again. Jaylee receives that one short very well. Martin straight over. Does not get good contact on that one. Perhaps a standard tip might have been the way there. The ball was way above the net. Cato St. 3-1 lead. Once again getting the lead in this set, as they have in the previous two sets. And that serve goes straight out. We've already seen two faults. Well, two faults from Cato St. for both of the Chargers' points so far. As Jenna goes up to serve now. Nice serve there by Jenna. Received. Cato St. up for the hit. They do dink it just over. Martin gets back there. Hits it straight back. Jaylee now with the pass. Martin with the set. Logan goes up again. Again. Big swing. Straight out of play from Logan. The hitting not as sharp in this set as it was in the last.
Could be fatigue getting to them.
Yep, long game so far. Don't want to finish this one in the third set though. Nice serve there. Jenna with a nice receive. Martin tips it over at the net. Straight over the net. The fight at the net and the block from Cato St. there. Beautiful block. Martin's not happy, shaking his head. He's saying, what could I have done? And gives a little high five there for the Cato St. number 12. Cato St. off to a 5-2 lead in this third set. Again, if they can keep it going, you never know. Martin with the set. Nice hit there from Natalie. Cato St. goes up. The set's a bit back there. Jenna, nice pass. Bit of an overpass. Martin saves it off the net. Well done there. Jenna again. Again a bit of an overpass. The hit from Cato off the net. A nice diving save from Natalie. Back to Cato St. now. Logan up. Jack takes it back to Logan. Hits it over. Finds a little gap there. And it works. It gets the job done for them. Bit of a scrambly point there. Well done to both teams for keeping the ball up. And Martin will serve now. With his Chargers down 3-5 in this third set.
It's one of the longest rallies we've seen so far.
Yep. A lot of desperation from both teams. There's a nice serve, a nice pass. Cato St. Free ball now for the Chargers. Logan to Natalie. Natalie with the set. Nice one there. Logan at the net. And a beautiful hit. Great set there by Natalie. Puts it right where Logan wants it, I think. He gets it in there off the block. Straight down. The Chargers. 6-5 now. 6-5? 5-4. And into the net there by Cato St. And all of a sudden the Chargers have brought it back. 5 points all in this third set. The pass there, the miscommunication between Cato St. 6 points for the Chargers to 5. 4 points in a row now for the Chargers on the server Martin. Cato St. Nice hit there. Jack saves it, the overpass. Another hit now from Cato St. Logan with a beautiful pass. And goes up for the hit. Dinks it well. Another point to the Chargers.
Beautiful.
7 points to 5. And hey, say what you will about Martin at the net today. His setting not the best, but his serving has gotten the Chargers some crucial consecutive points as he goes in again. The set from Cato. And off the side of the hand, another point for the Chargers. 8 points to 5. And they flipped this third set on its head already. 6 points in a row. From 5-2 to 8-5. And another ace there. Martin with a fist pump. This could be right here the championship winning run in this third set. It's been all charges since midway through the second set, I'd say. Cato Street must be low on legs, low on confidence now as J-Lee goes up. Beautiful spike, saved by Cato. They want to get that over. They do not. Lands just short. Another point for the Chargers. That's 8 points in a row. 10 points to 5. The Chargers running away with this one in the third set. Short serve by Martin. And again, another ace. 11-5 to the Chargers.
The Chargers have been on a hot streak.
Yep, it's all Chargers at the moment. As we see Martin go up for another serve. And they call a timeout there. Perhaps the right thing to do off the back of 9 points in a row early in this set. Another timeout for Cato Street. As we see the Chargers high-fiving there in the huddle. Excellent serving round by Martin. Of course, one of the least experienced members of the volleyball team who joined the team started volleyball about a year ago there. Standing there next to Logan, the other of the inexperienced volleyball players. Only started volleyball himself about 6 months ago. And you can see he's quickly become the primary hitting threat for the Chargers, has Logan.
He's got that dog in him.
Yep, he sure does. As he rubs his hands together, no doubt excited for more hitting opportunities to come. We were now 11 points to 5 for the Chargers in this third set. The Chargers up 2-0. Martin with the serve. Nice serve there, received by Cato Street. Up for the spike. Jenna receives that one. Natalie with the set. Jenna straight over. The overpass there from Cato. They get it back though. The dink. Straight over by Logan, and he does unfortunately set them up there. They get the job done. And the timeout working for Cato Street on this occasion. They do stop the run. 11-6 now. Still very early in the set. You know, they can definitely come back here. Plenty of time. J-Lee, nice receive there. Natalie with the set. J-Lee with a nice cross-court hit. And in the end, it rides the net cord twice. But Cato Street cannot get that one over. Nice hit there from J-Lee. And a beautiful set from Natalie. Logan now back to serve. Oh, beautiful set there. Off balance. J-Lee with the set to Jack. Jack goes up. Gets it deep. Keeping the ball in play. That's what's getting them the job so far, Chargers. As we see a ball on court from the neighbouring court. And we will replay that point. Yeah, look, the Chargers, credit to them, have been much better with the decision making since the first set. They're choosing their moments to go for the spike. You see the Jacks, you see the Natalies. Sometimes just getting the ball in deep to the other team, making them play. As we see a beautiful dink there from Cato Street. Martin saying we need that section covered. You can't cover the whole court. The decision making from the Chargers, I think, just keeping the ball in play has been key in this match. Doesn't always have to be the big spikes that win you the points. As we see Jack again at the net. Speaking of big spikes, didn't slap it too hard, but towers over his opponent there and drops it in nicely to the gut.
He's got the hops.
Yep, and of course Jack, just recently returning to the team, recovering from quite a lengthy Achilles injury. Great to see him moving well out there. As I say that, can't quite get to we can call it a set from J-Lee, but it wasn't giving Jack too much of a chance to get there. Straight now with the serve. Oh, bit of miscommunication there. Logan Logan saying talk.
Logan shaking her head.
Logan at first taking a step towards it. And then again, the second miscommunication between Natalie and Martin. Natalie's saying, hey, check the footage to see whose fault that was. Maybe Logan a bit guilty there of distracting both of them. But then, yeah, the communication at the back. As we see an ace there from Cato Street. Natalie blaming Logan once again. Whatever it is, the Chargers need to lock in now. It's back to 13-10. They don't want to let Cato Street back into this grand final. As Jenna goes up, a nice hit there. They keep it up though to Cato Street. Logan now. Jay Lee. Logan with the pipe. Hits it well. Cato Street save it. The overpass there. Jenna slaps at the net. Bit of a net touch from someone.
He went flying.
Yep, the net touch was from Cato Street there. Jenna does well at the net. Some high octane action there from the Chargers. They did well at that point. Some big hitting. Some accurate hitting. Jay Lee now to serve. Whenever she's on serve, they do seem to go on a run. This would be a perfect time for it. She hits it straight into the net. Absolutely, you can't write that in terms of the commentary jinx there.
And she's shocked.
Little does she know, it's because of the commentators. That explains it, Jay Lee. She doesn't know how that happened. Nice pass there from Jay Lee. The set from Martin. Jack a bit low there on the set. He does keep it in play though. And it works for them. It does work for them. As we say once again, get the ball in play. Make the opponent work in these C-grade games. And you'll see the dividends as Jack with the serve. The set from Cato. The hit. Straight down the line. Too wide though. Charges here 16-11. Jack again. Cato straight up for the hit, straight into the net. The block pressure from Jenna and Martin, the double block there, does the job. Jenna, actually we see her speaking to Aiden there on the sideline once again. Jenna, the one who started this Chargers volleyball team around a year ago, could perhaps be seeing it win its first championship here today. Jay Lee, nice diving pass.
Save.
Martin straight over. The hit from Cato, nicely positioned. Jay Lee gets there though. Logan goes up. The set's a bit low. He hits it over. And the pipe from Cato Street. Nice pipe. Nice save from Jay Lee. Logan now hits it over again. Another hit from Cato coming up. Natalie gets there well. Keeps it in play. Long rally here now. Cato Street over. It's Jack. It's Martin. It's Jenna now. The set a bit too far away from her though. She does keep it in play. Cato Street again. This has to be the longest rally of the match so far. As Logan goes up, tries to finish it. Cato Street do save it though. The hit from Cato. And Martin does get that over. And what a way to win the point.
Wow.
After such a long rally. And look at him. He's just standing there in disbelief. The ball came to him a bit lower than he would have liked. And he's just absolutely hacked at it. It does find its way over the net. Oh, you'll take that at this point though. Does he get... No, the battle at the net. The Joust Martin gets it over again. Cato Street now. Another block off Martin. Jenna goes up now. Beautiful hit by Jenna there. And the Chargers running away with this one. I believe 19-11 now to the Chargers. Jack, another nice serve. A bit of a run here by Jack with his serving. Jay Lee, Martin with the set. Logan goes up. Nice jump. Nice hit. Right into that gap. Beautiful. Beautiful there from Logan. Nice hitting. Now we see Jack going up to serve once again. I believe it is 21-10 now to the Chargers. As straight out of play there from Jack into the net. (20-12), I should say now, for the Chargers. Logan with the receive. Martin the set to Logan again. Big swing.
Oh,
big hit from the big man.
He's that guy.
He is that guy. Great hitting from Logan now to finish this game off.
big man things.
Logan, of course, recruited by Natalie, along with Jay Lee, who we see nodding there, also recruited by Natalie. She may well have recruited their two best players, at least in this grand final. And a nice hit by Natalie straight down the line there, catches the line. The Chargers running away with this now. 10-point lead in this third set. They just have to finish it off now. They know it's in their hands pretty much. And the celebrations soon to start. Straight into the net there by Jenna. The serve now back again with Cato St. Jaylee there ready to receive in the backcourt. Jaylee, the newest member of the team, recruited relatively recently there by Natalie, as Natalie hits that one out. Recruited maybe 1 or 2 months ago by Natalie, Jack?
I think so, yeah.
Yep, and Jaylee has come in an absolute defensive force for them. You don't know if they'd be in this grand final without her. Not only a defensive force, also excellent at the net, excellent with her setting, an all-round great player there for the Chargers. Martin with the serve now. Gets it over. Cato St with the spike. And they do find the gap there. They keep themselves in this game a little longer. 23-14. 9-point deficit, only 2 more points between the Chargers and championship glory here in this volleyball C-grade grand final. Straight into the net there. Once again, I think that's 2 points in a row for the Chargers coming off service faults. As Logan goes back here. Match point, championship point for the Chargers. Goes up now with the serve. Short one. Straight into the Cato St guy's face. And what a way to end the game. The Chargers high fives all around. I think they knew 5 or 10 minutes ago they'd already won it. The celebrations muted. Cato St huddling. And there we have it, Jack. The championship goes the way of the Chargers. What do you think?
Great win. Honestly, great win. I think they deserved it through on through. First set definitely was looking a little bit scary for them, and they had to come back from a big lead.
Yeah, we have to remember that huge deficit they had in the first set. Who knows what would have happened if Cato St took away that first set there?
Yeah, I know. We just don't know. Could have been a completely different game if they won that first set.
But in the end, I think the Chargers' quality shining through. Excellent performances all around, you have to say. It's not easy, Jack, but if you have to pick a man of the match, a man or woman of the match, of course, who do you think?
I think I'd have to give it to Jay Lee, honestly. She was an absolute weapon at the back. There was a time in that third set where she just received every spike, and she was just there everywhere.
Yep. You know, all the glory sometimes goes to the big spikers, and Logan did have an excellent game, but it's that receiving, it's the passing at the back that's the core, the fundamentals of any volleyball team. And Jay Lee, again, that's signing midway through the season has absolutely, brought the team up to another level, and excellently. She hardly put a foot wrong in this grand final.
As she has for the last few weeks as well.
Exactly right. Absolutely 100% reliable there for the Chargers every week in, week out. And Logan with an excellent hitting performance today. The entire team, once they came back in that first set, it looked like nothing was stopping them. Off feed Martin, this has been Jack, and we will leave you now. We'll return in a short moment for the trophy presentation. Big. Thanks again for watching, guys. See you in a moment.
San Diego, Superchargers, San Diego.
All right, we're back as we see the medal presentation there for the Chargers. We see Cato St on the left, who have collected their second place medals. The Chargers announced as champions now, as Martin goes around and presents the medals there. Firstly to Aiden, and then to Jack. Great game by Jack. And then we have Logan receiving his medal. A pat on the back by Martin. Natalie's next. Jaylee now. Finally, Jenna receives her medal. Excellent game by her. And Martin will don himself with that gold medal as well.
Someone should have stepped up and put it on Martin.
Now we have a little speech from Martin. You can see the gestures, you can see the hand movements. He points to the badge. We don't have our Chargers TV microphones in there, but I'm sure he's giving a rousing one. What do you think he's saying, Jack?
Look, I don't know. I'd assume he's saying, everyone played a great game.
As we see claps there.
Thanks for the season.
And now, Ethan presenting the season MVP. Who does it go to?
Is it to Martin?
He's not giving it to anyone. I think it's to Martin. He's pointing to himself. He's saying, what? And he does get the season MVP. Maybe over the course of the season, I think he's been consistent. He's obviously there every week.
He does play with passion.
Yep, and that one's decided by the umpires. At the end of every game, they write 1, 2, and 3 votes. Over the course of the season, I'd say he's definitely the most vocal. And I think the umpires would, give him a few votes for that reason as well. I will say, you could correct me if I'm wrong, but I'll say he does normally set better than this. Normally better than we saw in this match. But hey, they'll take the win in any case. As he pulls out that free hoodie presented to him by Volley Friends United of Melbourne. We got to thank them as well for putting this competition on. Ethan for organising it. As we see Cato St there taking the photo. The Chargers high five, celebrations all around. A photo for them. Oh, they look great in their uniforms. The famous blue and pink Chargers uniform. Yeah, how did you find the season, Jack? What do you think?
Ooh. I would say, I haven't really watched the entire season of the Chargers, but since watching them, Jaylee definitely big game changer. They've just been strong. I just don't know who would actually beat them in the C grade.
Yeah, and we saw that. They were very tough to beat.
What are they doing?
And they're coming to show off their medals. They're posing there from the whole team. They look great in the uniforms as we see Aiden there coming at the back. A successful season from the Chargers. Thank you all for joining us on Chargers TV. I've been Martin.
And I've been Jack.
Thank you for watching this Chargers Grand Final.
Until next time.
Until next time. See you later, guys.